the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of our elaborate plans. The end of everything that stands. The end, no safety or surprise. The end, I'll never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be? So limitless and free, desperately in need of some stranger's hand in a desperate land. Lost in a romance, wilderness of pain, and all the children are insane. All the children are.
Yo, what's plopping, everyone? That was a request. I was requested to play that. Dude, shout out to all you guys, man. 50 of you is already on. Shout out to Satori, man. That's right, Satori. Wait until you hear the non-fear-mongering we're going to be discussing on this live, because they are definitely spinning something strange rather. Hold on a sec. Yo, shout out to Butterdog, man. Butterdog, are you dialed, man? Love you too, Satori. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard, but I made a couple posts. They're literally talking about this HANTAVIRUS literally spreading all over the place. Still in not too many cases, but enough that like it's reminiscent of 2020. So I don't know, dude. I just know that it's unknown what's coming around the corner. With another oil refinery just blew up in Mexico. Like 20 oil refineries, or 30 or 50. How many freaking oil refineries have blown up in the last like 2 months? And so if it's like a lockdown and an energy lockdown, it was a little bit, it could get weird, man. It really could. Okay, hold on a second. Let me shout out the live on Instagram real quick. Butterdog said this will make 2020 look insignificant. You know, 2020 already feels like it was insignificant. I mean, during it was annoying in many ways. But I don't know, man. This one is shaping up to be, well, and it's not fear. Like, I don't have fear about it. But, you know, when Bill Gates comes out and says that the next one's going to get their attention, that is a little bit strange. Flextravaganza, I mean, isn't every country connected to that country now? Not just Germany. You know what I mean? 100 warehouses burning in the last year. Yeah, and chicken factories, chicken farms and stuff. Okay, hold on a sec. Urgent. Hanta cases spreading. NBC News. I don't know why my gold necklace is discoloring the part of my shirt that it touches. There must be like a ton, like it's 18 karat. It should be pretty goldy, but I guess it's making the color of the shirt change because it's wool. Maybe that's why. We need to learn Hugel culture. Dude, you are so correct. And I can't wait if Rules and Tools joins the live. Craig, he will be yapping to you about Hugel culture. I have a few Hugel culture mounds in my yard. Hugel culture is huge. No-till farming, natural biodynamic farming, what's it called? Compost, tea, Korean natural farming. Yeah, dude. You're speaking. There he is. Rules and Tools. Look what Craig just said about Hugel culture. Tell him about it. That's German too, by the way. Hugel culture is. Okay, I'm just shouting out the live on Instagram real quick. Shout out to Butterdog, man. Yeah. Shout out to Nick. Yeah, I wonder. I'll ask, Butterdog. I'll ask, dude. Shout out to Satori, who's starting a podcast. Best time to start a podcast is 10 years ago. The second best time is now, man. Shout out to Andrew and ADQZ, all of you guys. So listen, I don't know if you heard, but this is seemingly somewhat kicking off, rather, hacking off. NBC News, Fox News, parts of the UK are talking about cases that they're monitoring. Live More Now said censorship on Instagram starts tomorrow. Oh, do you mean because the thing that's passing that our messages won't be encrypted anymore or something like that? Because, yeah, dude, it's getting a little bit strange. I know that during 2020, the censorship was crazy, so I got to be real careful discussing this one if they're going to call this one a schmandemic as well. Ethan said, are we cooked? I don't think so, dude. I think in the end we win. Is Sheldon my brother? No, but I have got that a lot. Fedulous Emmanuel, I have been asked if me and Sheldon are brothers. But no, we're not. We're just two giga chads who are so handsome and cool, man. So listen, we are live right now on Rumble discussing this shocking situation that may be coming around the corner that is literally upon us. I know, me too, Daily Gung Fu, 100%, man. So listen, we're streaming on Rumble right now, which is at the link in my bio. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. We're doing a full-blown discussion and exposure of what is literally planned to come around the corner, according to the owner of Microsoft, who literally said, the next one will get your country, or will get your attention. You know what I mean? So we're discussing that and a lot more on my Rumble live stream channel. Also, like 20 some odd oil refineries have blown up in the last like 2 months. That can't be too much of a coincidence, can it? So click the link in my bio. Come on over to Rumble. We already got 60 people on, and we're doing full blown. I know, Serena, we've talked about that on Rumble yesterday, what Hanta means in Hebrew. It's very strange. It's crazy. I don't know if they expect us to believe all this or not, but anyway, do I know Dr. Jack Cruz? Who's Jack Cruz again? I recognize the name. Good question, man. Tom Slav, come to Rumble. All of you guys with great, beautiful questions from around this whole wide world that's flat and not a spinning ball. Come to Rumble and let's discuss, man. And you too, Ace. Ace, come to Rumble, dude. Ethan, all over the place. One just blew up in Mexico yesterday. Okay, so much love, everyone. Click the link in my bio. Come on over to Rumble. Let's discuss and do a deep dive with zero censorship. That's the other very important thing. And OG in the house should come to Rumble too, because she is talking about intracellular zinc and vitamin D, because she's been paying attention. Okay, much love, everyone. Come to Rumble. We'll see you on there. When are they setting off the 6G towers? Someone asked. Good question, dude. Yeah, I hope that. Shout out to Vaughn Drizzle. He said, when I see you on Instagram, I go straight to Rumble. Shout out to Vaughn Dizzle, man. That is the way to freaking do it, dude. I'm gonna have to be super careful with the coverage of these strange situations, with this Hanta thing, because if it is anything like Shmovich Schmeitin, then it's going to be strange. You couldn't even remember if you said the word coronavirus or if you said the word vaccine or anything like that. you would get the little notification on your post that says, for more information, come to the World Health Organization's official website and be fully, you know what I mean? Just shocking, man. Shout out to Butterdog, dude. By the way, just to preface this, like, if, you know, some of the words on the Instagram live there were people like concerned or seemingly worried and or fearful. If there's one message from this live before we get into the details and whatnot, it's that I do have the utmost hope and belief that the future of humanity is much brighter than it is right now. Like, the future is going to be better than what we're experiencing now. For various reasons, I believe that. It's not just a willy-nilly hope that, like, maybe like it's a coping mechanism, like it should get better, guys, here at some point. But I actually do believe that we will win in the end. And part of that may be actually for a selfish reason. I think that I've had such a beautiful, and many of you have had such beautiful life, but let's talk about it, why I think this. For one, biblically, Christ is coming back. Satan will be cast into the lake of fire and be destroyed for eternity. And it's going to be great. Before that, there will be, you know, a bit of a weird situation that's going on. But also, I feel like I've been so divinely led throughout my life to synchronicity after synchronicity and blessing after blessing and whatnot, that I feel like is the end of, does my life lead into being mandatorily AI microchipped and locked in a smart city with social facial recognition system bullshit? I just I cannot imagine or picture that. So that's why I think something else is going to happen, whether it's human freedom gets restored some way or Christ comes back, whatever it is. But I do think that's happening. I'm not really worried. I mean, short term, yeah, some strange stuff's coming around the corner. But long term, I think we win 100%. And we're going to be feeling like $1 million pretty soon. And that's another reason why I think, shout out to El Ray, who's cracking up. Ace, look at all the new people we got on here. Freaking welcome to Rumble, everyone. Fran is new here. Swarton's not new, but shout out to Swarton. That's right, Mega Tim. Exactly, dude. So listen, this is why I think, though, that it has never been more important in human history to be of sound mind and sound body. They may be trying to push a new thing on us in the next couple weeks. They may be trying to lock us down in the next little bit. They may be trying to get us to accept the idea of smart cities and digital ID and whatnot. So I think the only reason that we would get anywhere close to those things becoming a reality is because so many people are full of fluoride and GMOs and pesticides and heavy metals that it alters their state of consciousness, keeps them in a lowered state to which they're much more easily able to control. And also, it's a spiritual thing. It's spiritual warfare, 100%. You think they put fluoride in the water to help your teeth, like as if anything is free for dental care, but there's free dental care in the water? Does anyone think that, actually? So listen, we got to be of sound mind and sound body. We got to decalcify and detox our systems. Before we get into the shocking situation of the oil refineries that are all blowing up and the hantavirus cases that they are reporting, how do they find out if it's hantavirus? I'm pretty sure the PCR test, which we already know, and I already have the book from Carrie Mullis, who said they're not even using it right. But anyways, before we get into that, I want to mention, right before I started this live, I had a bunch of people DMing me because yesterday we were giving away some freebies on the live. We were giving away the free lit powder, which is super detoxing, delicious, decalcifies your pineal gland. It stimulates stem cell production, which rejuvenates damaged tissue and damaged cells. For this live, Chalk said a lucky 2 people will get not only the $100 bag of Chalk lit powder, which, again, literally makes your body produce new stem cells, which repairs damaged tissue and damaged cells, but also giving away, in addition to this, a $60 bottle of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk, which we can't talk about on Instagram anymore, that has chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it, which calibrates your hormones, increases your brain function massively, increases memory, and the chaga in there is believed to decalcify the pineal gland. And then they're also giving away $60 bottles of the Chalk minerals, $220 worth of freebies. And those Chalk minerals are from a humic shale deposit in Utah, which rebuilds your DNA, detoxes heavy metals, boosts your gut microbiome, and it is a total superfood. I'll tell you more about the benefits of humic acid in a second. You will be freaking mind blown. $220 worth of freebies on the live. The way the deal works, it is fully first come, first serve. So I'm putting the link in the chat right now, which goes to choq.com or chalk.com. Chalk is based in Texas. They ship out of Georgia. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So you got to first click the link, choq.com, to go to chalk.com. The number one superfood, this is the way the deal works. The number one superfood for men and women at chalk.com is the hot water purified shilajit. So shilajit is a herbo-mineral compound that comes out of the mountains, the Himalayan mountains. It's got the full matrix of minerals. It has bioactive compounds in it, which are clinically studied to boost the production of new brain cells, which increases concentration, focus, memory, cognition. Also is believed to decalcify the pineal gland. And when guys take it, it boosts testosterone. For women, it calibrates your endocrine system. So it's pro-fertile for both. It also increases sperm count and sperm motility. So it's really pro-fertile. But that's only for men. It adapts to the individual's needs and requirements. It's an adaptogen. So it basically assumes your gender. So that's the number one superfood for men and women. The second most potent superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the certified organic ashwagandha, which massively increases melatonin production. So you get 1,000% better sleep while you're taking it. I say 1,000%, like no one measured that, but it does. It's clinically studied to improve sleep quality. I say 1,000%. That's my opinion. It also is extremely pro-fertile. It's considered the king of herbs in India. It has 46 clinical studies. It is so pro-fertile, pro-cognition, pro-hormones, and also increases, it supports healthy mood and focus. There's like 50 other benefits I'll read to you in a second. The way to get the free $220 worth of freebies is if you're the first person at chalk.com, you'll see the male and female vitality stacks. Both the male and female stacks have the shilajit and have the ashwagandha. And then there's a third superfood in both the stacks I'll tell you about in a second. But if you are the first person who puts a male or female vitality stack in your cart and you apply the discount code 44life on the subscription, you get a lifetime 44% off discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically you're going to receive $220 worth of freebies in your order. You're not going to see them on your order form, but they're going to be packed up when your order is packaged up and shipped to your door in 2 to 5 business days. So that's clinically studied shilajit, clinically studied ashwagandha. And in the male vitality stack, you get the Tomcat 100, which boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. Plus, it also increases sperm count up to 688%. According to Google's AI, like fucking Tomcat Ali is super pro-fertile. So that's the Tomcat. Again, ours is wild crafted. Most Tomcat Ali is farmed in China and full of strange contaminants you don't want. Every single guy should be taking the Tomcat Ali. And then in the female stack, the third superfood is the wild crafted Irish moss, which massively increases fertility. It's known to be pro-fertile. Skin hydration, hair, skin, and nail health. Those minerals replace heavy metals. In the body. Anything with the full matrix of bioavailable minerals replaces heavy metals in the body. So if you're taking the shilajit, if you're taking the Irish moss, or if you're taking the chalk minerals, you are detoxing heavy metals, which we know are raining down on us. We're being sprayed with every single day. So be the first person to go to chalk.com, put a male or female vitality stack in your cart on the subscription, apply the discount code 44LIFE. You get a 44% off lifetime discount, and you get $220 worth of freaking freebies. Satori, I'm going to hold a slot for you, dude, because you're asking about chalk. You said it's time to order, or someone else said they got to order chalk right now. Where did he go? Cortez is getting some. We'll hold a slot for you guys. It is first come, first serve, but there's a bunch of people on the site right now. We'll see if chalk extends the deal or anything like that, but people are putting stuff in their carts. So in both the shilajit and the chalk minerals, so remember, you're getting the free chalk minerals, the free chalk lit, and the free 7 wonders. In the chalk minerals, there's a compound called humic acid. Humic, Humic. Humic acid is also in shilajit. Shilajit's main bioactive compounds is humic and fulvic acid, which are these, listen to the benefits of this, dude. Humic acid is one of the most powerful detoxification agents. It's a chelator. So it chelates, which means it grabs onto and pulls out of you heavy metals, toxins, pesticides, herbicides, forever chemicals, heavy metals, while also supporting healthy inflammation response and fostering healthy gut flora, which is your gut microbiome. Apparently it also, healthy stress response, I have to say. And because it's so full of those bioavailable minerals, every single biological process in the body requires a mineral to activate. Today, even if you're eating 100% organically, you're getting less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals. So even some of us, like I, in 2018, 2019, when I thought like I'm all organic, like I'm good to go, dude, that certified organic grocery store stuff is not biodynamically farmed in a natural soil that is like, they just may not be sprayed with too many pesticides. It's not, the soil health is where you're going to get your minerals from. And a factory farm of organic strawberries like Driscoll's Strawberries and all their berries, which owns a third of the berry market, by the way, and children who live near Driscoll's, schools that are near Driscoll's berry farms have like high risks, or they fucking get sick all the time and have diseases from the chemicals they spray. Anyways, my point is that even fully organic diet does not cut it today. If you're getting the shilajit into you though, and or the Irish moss and or the chalk minerals, you're getting the full matrix of minerals, which rebuilds your DNA because your DNA is light codes and minerals are frequencies of light. So they work together. They work in tandem. Then you're completely freaking dialed. And you're getting both of those if you get the male or female vitality stack at chalk.com with the discount code 44life, 44% off for life on your subscription. And then you get $220 worth of freebies, which is the free lit powder, the free chalk minerals, and the free chalk 7 wonders, which again, we can't mention or talk about the 7 wonders on Instagram anymore because they keep thinking that it's some strange kind of like magic mushroom thing, even though it's pretty obvious. It's got lion's mane, cordyceps, turkey tail, reishi, chaga, and lion's mane, whatever the 7 are. What is it? Chaga, cordyceps, turkey tail, lion's mane, maitake, king oyster, and reishi mushrooms. That's the mushrooms. So they're trying to ban a bunch of those in Europe, by the way. They don't want you taking these superfoods, but they will not ban Red Bull or Monster energy drinks, which literally kill hundreds of people a year in the European Union. But instead, they're trying to ban lion's mane, which is a mushroom which induces NGF function or nerve growth factor function, whatever it is. It's super freaking good for your brain. I guess they don't want you getting that. But hold on, a bunch of people are on the site right now. Remember, it is first come, first serve. I don't think we're going to be able to extend this one very much today because we already gave away a couple of bags of lit yesterday. And the last I heard, we are micronly running low on the lit. So I don't know how long we're going to be able to do it for, but just make sure you're putting the subscription in your cart, not the one-time order. The discount code only works on the subscriptions, and the discount code and the subscription is how you get the freebies. Now, like I said, though, you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. Just keep in mind, the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. But with that being said, getting it into you for any amount of time is good. If you're taking Shilajit for 30 days, your pineal gland is in a much better position and spot than if you were not. So a bunch of people are on the site. I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram again in a little bit also. So we will end up giving away the freebies. Get your orders placed ASAP. I also wanted to tell you, so get this. For women, ashwagandha acts as an adaptogen, lowers cortisol levels, significantly boosts mood and focus, improving overall mood. That's right. It supports hormonal regulation, which can improve, let's just say, reproductive organ function and your hormones, and increases fertility. Increases libido, sleep quality. Because it improves sleep quality, because it supports the production of melatonin, you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. And that is also in the male vitality stack. Remember that too. The ashwagandha is in the male and female stack. Now, for guys, this is like literally, you will be freaking mind blown. It is widely recognized. Tongkat Ali, the third superfood in the male vitality stack. This is why it is so, like a game changer. Every single guy should at least know about Tongkat, ideally be taking it. But don't go buy Tongkat on Amazon thinking you're going to get a good deal, because most of the Tongkat, again, it's farmed in China. Tongkat Ali, Chalk's Tongkat, wild crafted from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforest. It's clinically studied to boost testosterone levels, free testosterone 87% in 21 days, and increases sperm count, sperm motility, and overall volume, which aids male fertility massively. Someone just got a female stack, by the way, which means we have one slot left. Performance. It can improve, let's just say, libido. Men using this report better, blank, blah, 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 blah. So basically really good for reproductive organ function. You got to read between the lines there. I can't really be talking about, freaking, reduces cortisol too. Wow, interesting. Now, the Irish Moss, and then I'm going to congratulate Embry, who just got a shocking deal. I can't even believe. Oh, and there's an angel number in Embry's order number. Look at that. Embry, congratulations to Embry, who just got the female stack. Hold on a second. There's a bunch more people on the site right now. If you order ASAP, you're getting the freebies. Quickly get your orders placed. Listen to this. Irish Moss benefits for women. You will be mind blown at this. Because even though I know the off by heart benefits, which is your DNA, hair, skin, and nail health, reproductive organ function in this, it's interesting hearing Google pull other studies that I was unaware of. And shout out to Embry. I'm going to hype up Embry, who just got some for her neighbor. Like, do you guys love thy neighbor or know thy neighbor? Embry just freaking ordered superfoods for her neighbor. Irish Moss acts as an excellent source of iodine. It regulates thyroid gland and metabolism, so healthy weight optimization. Hormone balance and fertility. It's often used to support hormonal health and in traditional blank to aid fertility. That's because minerals rebuild your DNA and ignite every biological process in the body. If you're getting all the minerals, your body's going to be working better, which in theory should definitely increase fertility. The 7 Wonders Cortez, which you're getting for free if you get the male or female vitality stack at chalk.com on this live, is the 7 different adaptogenic mushrooms. It's chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms. That's included in free if you get the male or female stack. Let me just tell you the benefits of one of the mushrooms in there. Otherwise, we could be talking about it all freaking day. Benefits of lion's mane mushroom, boom, bang, bing. Other than I know it does nerve growth function or nerve growth factor and memory. Listen to this, dude. Boosts cognitive function, improves memory, enhances focus by stimulating nerve growth factor. Okay, so NGF is nerve growth factor. It acts as a powerful antioxidant and supports healthy inflammation response, which may also support mental health by, supporting mood and focus. I got to read this carefully because I can't, boom, bang, bing. Chief Mustache, I mean, the cacao beans, were you a cacao bean kind of guy? Because the chocolate is the heirloom cacao beans just grinded up and made into a delicious powder. But if you only loved the beans, I hear you, man. But the chocolate is a freaking game changer. Chief Mustache, have you had, hold on a second. So lion's mane is badass, Cortez. It's you're getting it for free if you get a stack. But you got to make sure you guys use the discount code 44life. Literally do not pay full pop. You'd be a nut job if you paid full pop right now when we're doing this discount code. But listen to this, dude. We found out yesterday, listen to this, and this is why you will definitely want the chocolate powder. I found out something on a whole nother level about the chalk heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which again, you're getting free if you place your order ASAP. Studies show that consuming high flavonol cacao, which is the heirloom cacao, can double the amount of stem cells in the bloodstream, enabling them to migrate to areas needing repair. It massively increases freaking stem cell production, bro, which repairs damaged tissue and damaged cells. The bioactive compounds stimulate the repair of damaged or aging tissues, particularly in the cardiovascular system. Cacao antioxidants protect stem cells from damage, helping maintain their functionality. And then where was it? Because of the stem cells, it's actually said that cacao has anti-aging effects as well. Epicor brought up a good point. And by the way, hold on a second. Shout out and congratulations to Satori and to Embry, who just both got female vitality stacks at chalk.com, which means they're getting hooked up with $220 worth of freebies each, who are going to feel like $1 million. So Satori, Embry, I think you probably know all the benefits off by heart, but Satori, you're going to be hearing more benefits of what you just ordered. I'm thrilled and stoked for you to experience these superfoods. You're going to feel like $1 million. And I'm so glad that you ordered in time to be able to get the freebies. You're going to love the lit powder as well. But hold on a second. There's still a bunch more people on the site right now. So we're doing a micro extension. If you're on the website, chalk.com right now, put the male vitality stack or the female vitality stack in your cart. Apply that coupon code 44LIFE. 44% off lifetime discount, and you get $220 worth of freebies included in your order. I want to hold one for Cortez. But Epicor said Europe is usually the first to ban negative or harmful ingredients. Why are they banning it? You know, Epicor, there's a lot of whatchamacallits, like hypocritical things. Like, for example, Europe, you can't grow GMOs there, but you can farm salmon there, and you can farm fish there that are more toxic than any other food, like in the world. You know, Europe has banned like certain different colored dyes but they're putting up 5G towers all over the fucking place. You know what I mean? Dude, they're banning lion's mane and turkey tail mushroom, which literally grow in the forest around me. They're classifying it as a novel food, which means like you would need a prescription or something to get it. And yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know what their excuse is for regulating this natural mushroom that grows wild. That's literally not psychoactive, doesn't make you high. You're not going to trip out. It just is good for your brain. You can even eat, by the way, lion's mane. If you don't just go try to find lion's mane, you got to know what you're doing with mushrooms. But lion's mane is an edible mushroom. Well, of course it is. You're taking it in a capsule. But I mean, like, you could go, we've collected, harvested lion's mane before, and then fried it up. And it wasn't that fucking good. I mean, salt and pepper mushrooms, good, okay. But anyways, it is edible. So I don't know why they're banning it. It's never hurt anyone. That's how they get you. Before you know it, they will ban everything. Yeah, shout out to Butterdog, man. Exactly. So hold on a second. Boom, bang, bing. Yeah, so Satori, you did win. You did win, Satori, because you placed your order on the live with the code 44life. So you got the 44% off lifetime discount, which means you ordered in the window of getting $220 worth of freebies. So shout out to Satori, who, guys, by the way, she's tuning in live from literally Japan. Hold on a second. Apparently, there's a bunch of people on the site right now, by the way. I'm about to shout out the live on Instagram. So if you're on the site, dude, move around quickly and go to your cart so that Chalk can inform me that there is activity. Otherwise, we're going to have to shout out the live and get the next group of people in here who will end up giving away the last two bundles really of freebies. So quickly, literally go to your site or your cart, rather. Apply that coupon code 44life. You're getting the superfoods, the shilajit, the Irish moss, if you're getting the female stack anyway, Irish moss, shilajit, and ashwagandha, or the male stack is shilajit, ashwagandha, and the Tomcat 100. Another thing I did not mention yet is that in the male vitality stack, the number one superfood for men is, where'd this go? Here it is. Mucuna, right? So hold on a second. Mucuna is one of the adaptogens that's in the Chalk Daily, which is the first supplement in the male vitality stack. Mucuna by itself, okay, literally by itself, massively, so studies indicate significant improvements in sperm count and motility, up to 688% increase in count, 32% increase in motility in some studies for men with low counts. Increasing testosterone and libido. By managing stress and boosting neurotransmitters, it helps regulate hormone levels, leading to increased libido and improved function reproductively, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. As a natural source of L-DOPA, it converts to dopamine, improving mood, motivation, and let's just say more benefits than that. Reduces cortisol levels and boosting antioxidant levels, muscle growth and athletic performance. Dude, that is literally all just from the Mucuna, which is one of 5 different superfoods in the Chalk Daily, which is one of 3 superfood combos in the male vitality stack. Again, next 2 people to get a male or female stack on the site with the code 44life, you get a 44% off lifetime discount, and you get $220 worth of freebies, which is the chocolate powder, the Chalk 7 Wonders, and the Chalk Minerals, which again is that humic shale, humic acid, rebuilds your DNA, detoxes you, increases brain function. And also keep in mind, if you're taking the male or female stack and you're getting that shilajit into you, it is known to be like one of the top 3 superfoods in the natural world for decalcifying the pineal gland. Like if you type in foods to decalcify the pineal gland, shilajit is up there, dude, big time. So yeah, it is absolutely shocking. I'm gonna shout out the live on Instagram here real quick. We will get another surge of people on here, and whatchamacallit, if you're on the fence, man, now is the time for you to shine and get locked in to the most potent adaptogens in the natural world. Do a detox, heavy metal detox, feel like $1 million, and boom, bang, bang, man. Get all those freebies too. So hold on a second. I'm going to shout out the live here. Shout out to Not a Bootlicker. Great username, man. Welcome all the new people on here. Bootlicker, hold on a second. I guess, dude, sorry, but if your name is not a bootlicker, I usually just refer to people on here as like one name. So unfortunately, if you do comment often in the chat, I will address you as bootlicker. I'm not going to address you as not. Right? So the one like verb or kind of name in your name is bootlicker. I will end up calling you bootlicker, dude, but I don't mean that in an insultive way. Okay, hold on. Chalk says I should wait a second because someone's checking out right now. And if we want to make sure they get the freebies, I got to hold off on inviting like 100 more people onto the live. So if you're the person on the site right now, literally get your order placed ASAP. Make sure you're putting the male or female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart, not the one-time order. And then you will get the $220 worth of freebies. Look at, shut up, Rules and Tools. Are you serious? He says, Mucuna seeds contain the highest natural concentration of L-Dopa of any food on Earth. Rules and Tools, hold on a second, bro. Because you've been studying chalk for like 2 weeks now. But you already knew some of this crazy stuff. So how does it feel for you to know all of these healthy things and all this stuff? And then find out how many literally mind-blowing, shocking superfoods that chalk has in their lineup. Like, bro, like you already knew all these healthful things. So you knew shilajit's good, for example, but you know a lot of shilajit is the tar resin. It's full of micro plastics and heavy metals. Then you find out chalk has shilajit, but it's hot water purified. It's lab verified. It has 5 to 10 times as many bioactive compounds as conventional shilajit tar resin. Like all of these things must make you slightly mind blown knowing that chalk has it all, dude. Shout out to freaking Rules and Tools and shout out to Mucuna, man. Okay, hold on a second. So guys, just so you know, I don't know if this is anything to be thinking of, but so far today has been the biggest down day for the stock market in 42 days. Nothing crazy. It's only down, 2.5% from the highs. But what is it that the stock market is supposed to give people a year on average? It's what, 3 to 6% a year, right? So what happens in 45 days when there's 28% increase? Like that's an artificial run, dude. I'm worried because I think that if it drops, it's going below 22,000 and it's gonna fucking tank, dude. Shout out to, oh yeah, so guys, Embry got a female stack for her dear neighbor who's suffering, or not suffering rather, she's experiencing unfortunate effects from years of cleaning chemicals from cleaning houses. I know, you got to watch out, man. There's freaking chlorine shits in like bleach and all these crazy chemicals. So she got her neighbor a female vitality stack and she's locked into these freebies as well. It's freaking awesome, man. Embry said, I'm pretty skeptical by nature, but I'm so happy I gave chalk a shot. I'm a new person. Shout out to guys. You won't believe Embry's story, by the way. About whatchamacallit, like her experience, let's just say, with what she experienced and now what she's experiencing by taking chalk. It is a freaking game changer, dude. Now hold on a second. Let me double check that all systems are firing on all cylinders here, because right now, hold on a second here. Bang, bang. Boom, bang, bang, not Japan. Okay, shout out to Satori. Satori is like 11 minutes behind on the live, I think. So she'll hear me talking about her right now, and she'll know my thoughts are with her because she just got a female stack and she's going to feel like $1 million. Hold on a sec. Oops. Mucuna isn't just L-Dopa. The seed contains a broader bioactive profile, 5-HTP. It's a direct precursor to serotonin. While in small amounts, it contributes to mood regulation alongside the dopaminergic effects. Dopaminergic effects. Shout out to, dude. There he is. Hold on a second. I'm going to take a triple, quadruple dose here. Actually, I don't even know what this is, guys. I'm pretty sure one of these is a Chalk Daily. One of these is a Irish Moss for sure. And another one of these might just be either another Shilajit or an Ashwagandha or something. So I'm going to take a dose of this. If you're on the site, I'm literally going to shout out the live after I swig these back. So get your order placed ASAP. Male or female vitality stack at chalk.com. Subscription, put it in your cart, apply the coupon code 44life to get a 44% off lifetime discount, and boom, bang, bing, you're going to get $220 worth of freebies included in your order. Satori, that is a Japanese name, though, no? You know what's funny, too, eh? Rules and Tools, like, you wonder who thought of formulating chalk in the way they did, eh? And that's all on Seton, dude. Oh, yo, hold on a second. By the way, Rules and Tools, when are you placing your gigantic shocking order? Rules and Tools, when are you placing your freaking banger, crazy, shocking, gigantic order, dude? Because I'll get Chalk to make sure they fully hook you up and get you maximal freebies, man. Hold on a second here. Okay, boom, bang, bing. Okay, shout out to Rules and Tools, dude. Boom, bang, bingity. Let me double check. Oh, great. There's going to be 3 AI data centers in Canada. Okay, shouting out the live. Stand by. If you are on the website, literally, there's gonna be like another 100 people on here, so we're gonna give away the last of the freebies. But hold on a sec. Shout out to Hunter and Tim, man. Tim is paying attention, man. Danny says, I think one of my orders will arrive today. Danny, it probably will. Yo, yeah, everyone should get in contact with Rules and Tools' mom. She's a naturopath, and she's fully, like, she's your freaking gal, man. She is a wealth of knowledge. I mean, look at her son. He knows about L-Dopa. Okay, here we go. Yes, any ailment. That's a strong claim, man. Do you remember what happened though to all the how many people natural doctors who all of a sudden happen to whoop, slip and fall, all of them and their family at the same time, and they say it was an accident? You know what I mean? Like, that was shocking, man. Welcome, everyone. So, breaking news. The White House is monitoring the situation closely as it unfolds, as if they don't know what's going on. The story is, let me just tell you, the official story, there's an outbreak. And then after the cruise, they flew everyone all over the world. Okay? Now, a bunch of different countries are monitoring the situation. Dream consciously if you hold your horses and quit dopamine maxing for 1 second, you'll hear I'm saying what they're saying. This is all bullshit, of course, but this is how they're framing it to get people wrapped up around the axle of whatever they're going to try to push here, and then end up saying, well, it would be better if everyone stayed home, actually. So it's getting a little bit strange. Now, at the same time, this is why this one is a little bit different. We've had literally like 30 oil refineries explode spontaneously in the last 2 months. One in Mexico yesterday morning, Texas, Bulgaria, all throughout the Middle East. Apparently Mobil and what's the other one? Shell are talking about, we don't know if we're getting any new shipments anytime soon, because even if the bombing stopped now, these oil refineries take a long time to get back online. Yeah, Jiggy Joe, have you heard, dude? I've been posting about it. The oil refineries blowing up every day. A couple weeks ago, there was like 8 in 1 week. So listen, this is an agenda. I'm sorry, it's not an accident. It's not a whoopsie daisy. Some shit's coming around the corner. And it's going to be to try to usher in the New World Order, digital ID, and the Mark of the Beast. So you already know what to do with those things. Obviously, do not consent. With that being said, there's a lot more that I want to talk to you guys about, but this is not the app, because if you remember what happened on during 2020 trying to talk about this stuff, you'd get fully gimped. No freedom of speech. So we are live on Rumble right now, which is at the link in my bio. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. Click the link in my bio, come to Rumble. I will answer all of your questions, because it's a little bit more of a tighter knit community over there where I can answer them. So it's a bit of a Q&A, but we're also discussing like this breaking, shocking news, man. So click the link in my bio. I want to see Jiggy Joe over there. I want to see Rec43, Skincare by Natasha. Like, we got to talk to her, man. She knows what's going on in her neck of the woods. Okay, so much love, you guys. We will see you there. Hopefully, Emma Dentist is wrong, but you know, that's shocking. Amaya Fernandez, that is shocking. Yeah, that's right. Shout out to Dream Consciously. Dude, you're preaching to the choir, man. Don't think I'm sitting here being like, guys, like, there's a scary virus flying around. I'm telling you what this shaping up to do. Okay, so anyways, we'll see you guys on Rumble. It's at the link in my bio. I love you all. Keep your head on a swivel. We do win in the end, but it might be a little bit weird before that becomes actualized. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, come to Rumble now. We'll see you there. Okay, let's see. Boom, bang, bangity. We got... Oh, wow. Natasha just DM'd me a moment ago, actually, and then she was on the live. It's so funny when I make the live title mentioned you, and then like 4 hours later, someone DMs me. They're like, hey, sorry, like, you mentioned me. Cortez's payday is on Wednesday. Okay, that's interesting, dude. That is a bit more unique. Shout out to Cortez. Cortez, are you sure though, dude? Because the only thing is, I know you were the guy on the site. I psychically detected you were the guy on the site. Cortez, the only thing is, I don't know that we'll be able to be giving away $220 worth of freebies and the 44% off lifetime discount tomorrow. But I guarantee you today. So you could take the chance. Tomorrow it could be like 10% off and a free tablespoon of the lit powder. Today it's 44% off and $220 worth of freebies. Cortez, actually, even if you were going to overdraft your account, if payday's tomorrow, you won't even get a ding on that because it'll be rejuvenated so quickly. But I'm half kidding, Cortez. But dude, I would go full bore if I were you, because right now you know what you're getting. But if you absolutely cannot, I get it, man. And that's all good. I'll try to hold a slot for you. Shout out to Butterdog, man. Shout out to Butterdog. Welcome, everyone. All the new people. Shout out to all the new people on the live, man. Everyone comment now. Let's see what... hold on a second. Well, for real. Okay, so... I don't know if you guys saw. I'm sure some of you must have, though. Don't you think like it's a little bit crazy that don't you think it's a bit crazy? Like, let's just put this together for one fucking second here. You're telling me they don't want us eating meat anymore. They want us eating lab-grown meat. They don't want us having cows or animals anymore. under the guise of animal welfare. But yet, now, for the first time in history, if you get bit by a tick, you can become allergic to red meat forever. Which, by the way, I don't even believe in allergies in the sense of, like, I do believe allergies can be reversed. But really? And then you have the front man fall guy, Bill Gates, saying, for one, he profits billions from vaccines, and then he also helps make a Lyme vaccine. And then the year that Lyme explodes, there's a million like, isn't that a little bit strange, dude? Come on. I know, rules and tools. Tell me about it, bro. I freaking know. I remember watching a video from years ago called Dr. John Bergman Allergy Reversal on YouTube. And the guy went into, yeah, it's just, you can rejuvenate it 100%. I mean, I've reversed actually some of my allergies because I used to be allergic to like cats and dogs and all kinds of, I don't really know what else, but I'm not allergic anymore. So it's because my system is so strong. Okay, hold on a second. Welcome, everyone. Let me see. Boom, bang, bing. We got Cortez. He's still probably ordering. Conveyor belt buffalo. Satori, that is shocking. So get this. Shut up to swing, you idiot. So get this. The way that you should be able to summarize to any normal person who's got to try to get them to think, right? This is what I think. If you're telling me that we found out that fluoride melts the road when it spills on it, and that fluoride lowers IQ in children and would literally kill you if you drank it. All of a sudden, though, it's fully safe and actually good for you when it is in the water supply. And they're still adding that to the drinking water of hundreds of millions of people. Is that not like an act that, like, okay, just saying, if you were adding a chemical to someone else's water that's not your own, and that chemical melted the road, but you say, like, you see what I mean? Isn't that a bit fucked up? So anyways, anyone should wrap their head around the fact that clearly there is a nefarious plot just because the very fact alone that they're putting fluoride in the water still. And this is like going on, dude, I don't know, literally 13 years that I've known. Fluoride is toxic. They're putting in the water. And also, it's because they want to dull and numb your senses, your pineal gland. They want it calcified. And you know what's crazy? Google's AI confirms this. I thought they would be like a fact check or something, but it turns out it's confirmed publicly. Fluoride absorbs into your pineal gland faster than any other tissue in the body because it's for almost as if it's targeting the pineal gland. And the pineal gland is known to be the seat of your soul, the connection point between your physical body and your soul. And it's supposed to be the where your intuition comes from as well, and your gut-brain connection. Well, fluoride also disrupts your gut-brain connection, but disrupting your pineal gland probably disrupts the brain part of the gut-brain connection too. So anyways, it's a shocking plan. Before we get into the hantavirus shit that's going on, I wanted to mention this is literally the last full-blown call on this deal. Listen to this, guys. So 2 lucky people on this live, this is the final 2, get to receive $220 worth of freebies from Chalk. Superfoods to help you detox your pineal gland, increase your brain function, freaking boost fertility, increase your, hormone optimization, because we know how many endocrine disrupting chemicals are out there, and detox the heavy metals, because we know we're getting sprayed with heavy metals every single day, and we got to stop that. That is the elephant in the room, man. So Chalk's giving away $220 worth of freebies to a lucky 2 people. This is the way the deal works. It's first come, first serve. Free bags of chocolate powder, which is organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which stimulates stem cell production, which repairs damaged tissue and damaged cells. It also is believed to decalcify the pineal gland. It massively increases your gut microbiome, and it is pro-fertile, and it actually has anti-aging effects, we found out yesterday. $100 bag of chocolate powder. Also, $70 bottles of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk, which increases brain function, memory, cognition, focus, you name it. It is a superfood, $60 value. And then the third superfood they're giving away for free is a $60 bottle of the Chalk Minerals, which comes from a humic shale deposit in Utah. Those minerals detox heavy metals, they boost your DNA, they increase brain function, they increase your gut microbiome, and you will feel like $1 million taking them. And I'll tell you more of the benefits of humic acid in a second. It's freaking mind-blowing. So $220 worth of freebies. The way the deal works, it's first come, first serve. I just put the link in the chat that goes to chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. So Chalk is the site. Chalk is based in Texas. They ship out of Georgia. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. To get the $220 worth of freebies, you got to be first click the link, go to chalk.com. If you put the male, if you're one of the first 2 people to put the male or female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart, which has Shilajit, which is clinically studied, the #1 superfood for men and women at chalk.com is the hot water purified Shilajit, which calibrates your hormones. It's pro-fertile. It massively increases the production of new brain cells. It increases natural energy levels. It also, when guys take it, it boosts sperm count and sperm motility and testosterone. When girls take it, it calibrates your endocrine system. It is a hormone optimizer and a adaptogen, so it adapts to the individual's needs and requirements. Shilajit is in both the male and female Vitality Stack. If you're one of the next 2 people to get a male or female stack and you put it in your cart on the subscription basis and you apply the coupon code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, you get a lifetime 44% off discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically you get a freaking lifetime discount and $220 worth of freebies included in your order. So the freebies, again, it's the 7 Wonders Adaptogenic Mushroom Blend, which boosts cognition, focus, memory, NGF, which is nerve growth factor. So it repairs nerves, like it boosts your freaking nerve growth. Shocking. The chaga is believed to decalcify the pineal gland. You're getting the chocolate, the 7 Wonders, and the Chalk Minerals, which has humic acid in it. And humic acid, we found, massively increases your gut microbiome, and those bioavailable minerals bind to heavy metals and excrete them out of the body. The third superfood in the female Vitality Stack is the certified wild-crafted Irish moss, which comes from Nova Scotia in Canada, instead of being farmed in the Caribbean and full of microplastics. Yes. And then, shockingly, the other benefits of the Irish moss, because it has the full matrix of minerals, minerals are frequencies of light, and your DNA is light codes. They work together, dude. And the Shilajit, the Irish moss, and the Chalk Minerals all increase your nutrient absorption and nutrient delivery, because every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So if you're getting the full matrix of minerals, you're getting way more nutrients from the food you're already eating to begin with. The third superfood in the male Vitality Stack is the Chalk, the Tongkat 100, which is wild-crafted Tongkat Ali from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests. It boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. It increases sperm count up to 688% and sperm motility, plus muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. That's if you're taking the Tongkat Ali, which is one of the superfoods in the male Vitality Stack. Again, next 2 people to get a male or female stack at chalk.com with the code 44LIFE get $220 worth of freebies. And Chalk just told me that we have a 10-minute countdown timer starting now, 9 minutes and 58 seconds, and then they're closing down the deal. Now, keep in mind too, what's ashwagandha? Like, why would I want to be taking ashwagandha? Oh, no big deal. It's just considered the king of herbs in India that has 46 clinical studies. Ours is certified organic, 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha. It increases fertility. It increases melatonin production, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. It massively boosts your hormone optimization, which we know our hormones are fully under assault from pretty much every angle. And also, because you're getting a better sleep, this is important. Wi-Fi, cell towers, and smart meters all disrupt melatonin production. And that's, I'm sure Rules and Tools knows all about that, which disrupts rather your circadian rhythm, disrupts your sleep. If we were being exposed to all these crazy chemicals, but we were getting adequate sleep, we would rejuvenate a decent amount. The problem is we're getting exposed to all this stuff and also getting an improper sleep, which is gimping us even further. So if you're taking the chalk ashwagandha, in addition to the shilajit, of course, you're getting way better sleeps, which rejuvenates and restores. It's much more rejuvenative, rather, and restorative for your sleep quality, and you're rebuilding from all the shit we're exposed to. So it's a super herb, man. It really is. Rules and Tools says shilajit is arguably the single most pineal supportive product in the entire chalk catalog because it directly addresses the number one pineal problem, calcification. Rules and Tools, is it true too that about the bioavailable minerals? My understanding is that the humic and fulvic acid are good for your pineal gland. They break down calcifications, but so too do just bioavailable minerals themselves. Like absorbable minerals go and break down calcifications and acidic deposits in the body. Is that right, Rules and Tools? So hold on a second. A bunch of people are on the site. We have 2 minutes left. Remember, you're putting the male or female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart. You're applying the coupon code 44LIFE, 44LIFE on the subscription. Automatically you get 44% off for life on your subscription, and then you get $220 worth of freebies included in your order, which is the chocolate, the 7 Wonders, and the chalk minerals. We have 7 minutes and 38 seconds left on this freaking deal, and this is the best one Chalk has done in probably like 4 years. So I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram again in a second here too. So if you're on the site, literally you have 7.5 minutes left to get your orders placed to get the massive amount of freebies included in your order, and you will feel 100% like $1 million. Because also, this is what I'm sure Rules and Tools knows. But by the way, if you're going to get a shilajit right now, definitely that is a strong move. Just the best bang for your buck today is going with a full-blown stack, because then you unlock all those freebies. And because you're getting 3 superfoods in the male or female stack, 44% off for life, that is just the ultimate bang for your buck, plus, of course, all the freebies. But either way, make sure it's a subscription you're putting in your cart, not a one-time order, and make sure you're applying that discount code properly and optimally on your stack. And then you get the freebies. So the other shocking thing, though, is that vitamins used to, or there's something about vitamins being used to be called vital minerals, which is because every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So you can take all the vitamins in the world, but if you're not getting the minerals, you can't even do anything with those damn vitamins. So conversely, yeah, we should swing. Dude, he is like, is that guy really wrong about anything, man? I don't know that I've seen anything him say that is like stupid or retarded at all. I think the guy is fully aware of what's going on. Anyways, so interesting because, for example, I heard that one of the bioavailable minerals of the 102 that we're supposed to get every day is supposed to optimize the pH of your stomach acid. And interestingly, people are all crazy about alkaline, right? By the way, Rules and Tools, who is like a naturopath, it's like in his blood. He knows that alkaline is bullshit. His mom is not talking about alkaline, I don't think. Because, so here's the thing. If your body was fully alkaline right now, we got 5 minutes and 20 seconds left, by the way. If your body was fully alkaline, you'd be dead. Every single organ in your body functions at a different pH. If you were fully alkaline, you'd be dead. And foods that are alkaline are not necessarily, like a lemon, for example, is acidic, but it's alkalizing. Drano, the drain cleaner, is fully alkalizing, but it's poison. Or sorry, that it's fully alkaline, but it's poison. It's not the pH of the food you want to be concerned about. What you want to be focusing on is that minerals are what optimize the pH of every different organ in your body, not foods at certain pHs. You see what I'm saying? Furthermore, if you were to be drinking alkaline water all the time, you would be diluting your stomach acid, which would impede digestion and nutrient absorption. So you don't need to worry about alkaline versus acidic. You want to eat organic, healthy, and be getting superfoods into you, including, of course, the minerals. Now, hold on a second. Boom, bang, bing. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Shout out to Rules and Tools, man. See, Satori knows what's going on, too. She said, preach it. She said, your body turns citrus into alkalinity. 100% Satori. 3 minutes and 47 seconds left, guys, to get $220 worth of freebies. If you're one of the next 2 people to get a male or female stack at chalk.com with the coupon code 44life. This is the biggest deal they've probably done ever before. I did hear about the shooting was it in Cambridge? Oh, and that's where you're at right now. So is it just a crazy guy or what, Natasha? I'm sure, I mean, you would be crazy if you're just like going around shooting, but I mean, like, what the Sam Dam's the story behind that one? Yeah, that's right, rules and tools, exactly. By the way, female vitality stack, the Irish moss that's in there, most Irish moss is farmed in the Caribbean and it's full of microplastics. I'm not joking about that. But the Irish moss for women in the female vitality stack that we have, that's wildcrafted from Nova Scotia, pristine cold waters, massively increases thyroid function and metabolism, so healthy weight, hormone balance and fertility. It's often used to support hormonal health and to aid fertility. Increases energy levels and supports bone health because of all the minerals that are in it. Often used for beauty, it contains nutrients that support collagen production, resulting in improved skin hydration and stronger hair. And digestive health. Promotes a healthy gut microbiome and aids in digestion because of all the minerals which calibrate your gut epithelial lining or whatever it's called. We're talking about superfoods here, man. And many people aren't getting enough into them. But there's a bunch of people on the site right now. If you're on the site, this is the last call. There's literally 2 minutes left. There's 2 minutes left on the deal. If you're on the site right now, get your order placed ASAP with the code 44life, and you get $220 worth of freebies if you get a male or female vitality stack. Now, let me see here. Boom, bang, bing. TikTok, I'm sure everyone's going to be deleted off there soon. They don't let you talk about anything cool. Hold on a sec. No, I didn't see the way Tom Brady kissed his son on his mouth. No, I didn't see that swing. Shout out to Tim, man. Okay, hold on a second. What do we got? 1 minute and 22 seconds left. Holy shit, this is literally down to the wire, guys. And we're about to shut out the live on Instagram, too. There's going to be 1 million more people on here. Let me just double check. Boom, bang, bing. 2 people are checking out right now. We got 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Dude, guys, you will not regret that chocolate powder, by the way, that you're getting for free, because that one also massively increases whatchamacallit. It literally has anti-aging effects in it because the antioxidants in there, they found because that boosts stem cell production, it has anti-aging effects, dude. Stem cells go and repairs damaged tissue and damaged cells. And also it boosts oxytocin, the love and bonding hormone, and dopamine, serotonin, and tryptophan, which is a very good, they're called bliss chemicals. You feel like $1 million. Okay, hold on a second. Let me double check. We got like 40 seconds left. People are all over the site. And remember too, the third superfood in the male vitality stack is the Tomcat 100. Ours is wild crafted from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests. It boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days, and it increases sperm count, sperm motility, muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. Plus, it also even had some studies talking about it increasing sperm count up to 688%. Guys have low testosterone today, unfortunately. If there's one superfood you should be taking, it would be the Tomcat or the Shilajit. But also, did he really swing? Shut up, dude. Like, did he really, bro? Though the thought is the best bang for your buck is to go with a full-blown male or female stack, because that way you get the $220 worth of freebies. Apparently, by the way, so we hit the 10-minute window, but Chalk said that we should be grandfathering it for the people who are on the site right now who are literally plugging in their cards and trying to order right now. So we will micronly wait a moment before I shut out the live again and we end up giving away the last 2 freebies. If you're on the site, get your order placed ASAP, because this is the biggest deal Chalk's ever done, and we're supposed to close the deal, but you're grandfathered in because you're on the website as we speak, which is freaking wild. Just make sure you're putting the subscription in your cart, not the one-time order. And that way you get the lifetime discount with the 44 Life, and you get the $220 worth of freebies. Rules and Tools says ashwagandha is the #1 get out of sympathetic mode herb, and the pineal gland only fully activates during parasympathetic rest states at night. Without cortisol regulation, melatonin production is impaired. Wow, Rules and Tools. So your pineal gland is not really fully activated unless your parasympathetic nervous system is chilling. So let me ask you this, Rules and Tools. Meditating and breath work. Is that how you get your pineal gland fully given her? Hold on a second. Of course, and decalcifying it. Hold on a sec. Wow, true. Total darkness. The pineal gland is activated by darkness, which promotes the release of melatonin. Expose your eyes to indirect sunlight early in the day to regulate your circadian rhythm and promote and properly cue the pineal gland for nighttime melatonin production. Okay. Limit blue light. Avoid screens, phones, TVs, laptops, at least an hour before bed, as artificial light suppresses melatonin synthesis. Yeah, no shit. Deep diaphragmatic breathing. Long, slow, and deep nasal breathing activates the vagus nerve and shifts the body into a parasympathetic state. Humming and chanting. I heard about this. Humming and chanting stimulates the vagus nerve in the throat and chest, promoting relaxation. That's true. Humming is quite good. Meditation and mindfulness. That's right. Reduce fluoride intake. Wow. Google's AI says decalcification. Reduce fluoride intake by drinking filtered water to avoid calcification of the gland, which can inhibit its function. Holy shit. Why doesn't Google say drink more fluoride to be safe? I can't believe this, man. That's freaking crazy. Okay, hold on a second. There's a bunch of people ordering. I'm going to have to shout out the live in a second, but I'm doing nasal breathing now. I do that anyway. Like, I'm not a mouth breather. You got to not be mouth breathing, eh? Rules and Tools, you know about that? Like, take a deep breath in your nose right now. You feel like that dials, man. Okay, I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram right now. If you're on the fence, dude, you got to smash your order ASAP into the mainframe. Get your freebies locked in. Hold on a second here. Boom, bang, bang. That's right hand. Okay. Sir, breathing, all of our basic tools. Yeah, that's right, rules. Rules and tools. That's right, man. 100%. Okay. Oh yeah. So hantavirus, dude. I don't even. What do I have to report? CNN, Fox are talking about cases. They're monitoring the situation. Blah blah blah. Are they about to try to lock us down? I don't know. Does this sound eerily similar to that of whatchamacallit, 2020 shits? Yeah, it does. It really does. Hold on a second here. Boom, bang, bingity. You know, if I lived in a city, I would have a house air filter, but I'm kind of surrounded by, but I mean, my windows are open all the time. I'm in the forest, basically. Like there's a million trees all around me. So I don't know that I need an air filter, but when it was smoky, like it was super, super duper smoky the last summer. Well, actually, it wasn't barely as smoky as when I was in BC, but smokiness, man. What's with all the fires, eh? I don't know. Is it the climate? Or all I know is what happened in Fort McMurray in 2014. I know earlier things have happened more recently of fires that are shocking, but uh, there was a grid in the sky, a crisscross applesauce aluminum, which is highly flammable, by the way. And then that place burned to smithereens. So I do wonder. Shout out to Midwest Adventures, who is fully paying attention. Shout out to Adam Kemp, dude. He's a comedian. I'll have to listen to you, man. I'm sure you're a freaking funny guy, dude. And that takes some gall too. Get on stage. You could get a tough crowd. You never know, man. Invisible Man says people are lighting the fires. Wow, hey, dude. I mean, that or devices are lighting the fires, perhaps. Flame and Fjord says you can't prove nothing. I mean, James Snow, we got whistleblowers. What are you going to wait for, like the mainstream narrative to? Are you going to wait for like CNN to say, it's confirmed. These are created by secret agents. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, the ticks. They're airdropping ticks all over the place. Paint your roof blue. We got to talk about that as well. Palisades fire. What's going on with that, dude? Shocking. Shout out to Minhaj Ahmed VC. He said, "How did you mention me, bro?" I'm mentioning you right now, brother. So listen, I'm discussing this in full detail. This guy thinks I'm only bragging things for views. What are you talking about, Fahis Muhammad? What are you talking about, dude? So guys, if you want to hear me brag, I guess that's what some think I'm doing. We're live streaming right now on Rumble, which is free to download, free to watch, and free speech. That's why we're over there, because what I'm trying to tell you guys on here, we cannot fully mention on Instagram, because I mean, we used to get in trouble for literally talking about fluoride on here, and we're talking about a lot more on Rumble, dude, including the shocking situation of countries locking down for this new thing that may not be spreading. It's not, but they're saying it is. So listen, click the link in my bio. Come to Rumble now. We're doing a deep dive on all of this completely freely. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. We got 63 people on right now on Rumble, and this is where we discuss things in full detail. Shout out to Stuff is Cool. I don't need people like blazing, oh, I'm so right all the time. I don't think, but I mean, I feel like the stuff I post about is not that far out. It is happening. I mean, if we're not paying attention, we might think that whatever. But I mean, if we're paying attention, it is shocking. So shout out to Mark Walton. You just title the live mentioned you, and then people think you were actually mentioned, but it's just to get you to click the live so I can tell you that there's shocking breaking news. It's trying to get people out of their TikTok induced dopamine state to tell them something crazy is going on. And we're live on Rumble right now discussing it. Yes, Brian, 100%, dude. Okay, I hope to see you guys on Rumble. Much love, everyone. Click the link in my bio. Let's freaking go. Let's wake up our consciousnesses and decalcify our pineal glands, all right? Probably Iravan. No, hold on. Amarita. There we go. Okay, we'll see you guys on Rumble. Much love, everyone. Someone said I upgraded my hat. No, this is actually an older hat than my other hat that I wear every day. Hold on, Swing. I'm looking at the link you just sent me, but so this is 8 years ago. Kiss controversy between Tom Brady. What the fuck? Dude, Tom Brady, literally 8 years ago, Tom Brady is getting filmed in his house, getting like a massage, like a physiotherapy. His son comes over, kind of a bit older than I would expect to be kissing on the lips, but then also slipped the tongue. What the hell, dude? The worst part, the worst part is the son is clearly wiping saliva off his lips after. Okay, yeah. I don't know, man. Are they in a big club and we're all not in it and they're doing weird shit? Because that is definitely fucking weird. Welcome, everyone. So Yeah, I guess, Butterdog. Like, I just don't know why. He was being, I mean, he shouldn't do that anyway, but the fact that he was being filmed, like, I don't know why he would possibly do that, especially. Shout out to Butterdog, man. What's going on, everyone? So, yeah, Butter, come on, man. So we got a few things going on. We got the HANTAVIRUS, which a guy tweeted in 2019. And the tweet in 2019, his Twitter says time traveler or something. And his tweet he posted in 2019 was 2020 coronavirus, 2026 hantavirus. That's what this guy tweeted in 2019, which indicates some foreknowledge because now it's 2026 and they're talking about hantavirus and that it's spreading all over the place. Now, are viruses real? According to Cultivate Elevate and many other people, viruses are completely fake. According to them, I'm just reporting on it. According to others, viruses have never been isolated and shown to exist. According to people who are thinking more normally, viruses are real and the government's trying to protect us from them. According to the government also, fluoride is good for you and you should drink more fluoride now. Who are you going to believe? Also, according to the major chemical manufacturers, which are out of business if we go organic, atrazine is fine and safe for you, except Tyrone Hayes, who was a scientist who was working with Syngenta, discovered that atrazine reverses the gender of frogs. And that if now, because it's the second most widely used herbicide in North America, if you are eating conventionally grown food, vegetables, you literally in your bloodstream right now have atrazine floating around. 90% of people they tested, atrazine in your blood, which again reverses the gender of frogs. Is this why there's so many soy boys walking around? Is this why so many people don't know their true gender? Like there's a bit of confusion going on, would you say? You know what I'm saying? People not knowing what's going on or choosing to feel differently. Like there's hormone disruptors. Could that have an effect? I don't think, I think a scientist should be asking that question. Not me wearing a blue hat on a live feed talking about, is atrazine affecting people's feelings about their gender? Because it's what it does to frogs. Now, I do think that it's more important than ever before to be detoxing this stuff out of us, by the way. Where's Gay Frog? We have a guy on here called Gay Frog. He's missing the live, man. So we should be detoxing this stuff, right? We should be decalcifying our pineal gland and getting these crazy chemicals out of our system, the herbicides and pesticides. I would say that's not a bad idea, wouldn't you say? Before we get into the more hantavirus stuff and the breaking shocking news out of India, which apparently has 14 days left before they run out of oil. I know, that's Strait of Hormuz, man. It's closed right now. So there could be like a climate lock or an energy lockdown and a pandemic lockdown imminently. Let's hope not, but I'm pretty sure it's shaping up for that. Listen, we're doing something shocking we've literally never done before, except for probably like a couple of weeks ago, but before that, it was a couple of years ago. Listen to this. So you guys have heard me mention Chalk before, right? The superfood company based in Texas, ships out of Georgia, all-American customer service team, complete gigachads, patriots in control. They know what's going on. On this live, because we're on Rumble, not on Instagram, we are giving away $220 worth of freebies to one lucky dear soul on the live. $220 worth of freebies of superfoods, which can help detox heavy metals, pesticides, microplastics, nanobots, graphene oxide. I don't know about, I mean, I'm sure if it probably can, but I don't know if we could say that. Detox, rejuvenate, restore, boost fertility. Listen to this. $220 worth of freebies. Chalk's giving away the $100 bag of chocolate powder, which is organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which massively stimulates the production of new stem cells. It rejuvenates and recalibrates damaged tissue and damaged cells. It also boosts your gut microbiome and increases, or is believed to, decalcify the pineal gland. That's the chocolate. Also, giving away free $60 bottles of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from chalk, which has lion's mane, chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it. $60 bottle of chalk 7 Wonders, which we can't even talk about on Instagram anymore. And a $60 bottle of the chalk minerals, which is extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah. Full matrix of minerals, rebuilds your DNA, detoxes heavy metals, and also increases fertility, of course, because minerals, bioavailable minerals, increase fertility. So $220 worth of freebies to one lucky dear soul on the live. The way the deal works, it is first come, first serve. You got to go to chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. I just put the link in the chat. CHOQ.com. If you go to chalk.com, you'll see the #1 superfood for men and women is the hot water purified shilajit. It's a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It increases testosterone for men. It balances hormones for women. It increases natural energy levels. It's pro-fertile. It's believed to decalcify the pineal gland. It has C60 in it, or carbon 60, which has anti-aging effects. It is a complete superfood. You will feel like $1 million taking it. The shilajit is in the male and female vitality stack at chalk.com. The first person at chalk.com, this is what I was told, who puts a male or female stack in their cart and applies the coupon code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, you get a lifetime 44% off discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time, your subscription. And automatically, if you're the first one to place your order, you're getting $220 worth of freebies. Now, in both the male and female stack, shout out to RC Colon, in both the male and female stack is the organic ashwagandha, which ours is organic. Most ashwagandha is farmed in China and it's the Shanghai surprise. You don't even know what you're getting. We got the certified organic stuff, which is literally 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha that's found on Amazon. Chalk ashwagandha, among the 43 clinical studies, massively increases hormone optimization, also increases fertility, also calibrates your endocrine system, and massively boosts melatonin production so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. It's considered the king of herbs in India. It is a superfood. It's in the male and female stack. You will notice a massive difference taking it, even for like 30% of Chalk's active subscribers report feeling a difference within the first few days of taking it. Another 30% is within the first few weeks. But because it's all clinically studied, as long as you are taking it, you are going to be experiencing the benefits. You are being benefited massively. So that's the ashwagandha. The third superfood in the female vitality stack is the wild crafted Irish moss, which is from Nova Scotia. It's got the full matrix of minerals. It rebuilds your DNA. It increases skin hydration and cellular function. It boosts nutrient absorption and nutrient delivery. And because the Irish moss has so many minerals, those minerals bind to heavy metals and excrete them out of the body. So a bunch of people are on the site right now. Chalk gave me a 10-minute countdown timer. If you're on the website, get your order placed ASAP with the male or female vitality stack subscription. Apply the discount code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, and automatically you're going to receive $220 worth of freebies if you're the next person to order a male or female vitality stack with the code 44LIFE. Yeah, that's right. That's right, rules and tools. Well, that's why shilajit is in the male and female stack too, for pineal gland decalcification, and also because it's a potentiator, it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. So that's why it's in the male and female stack, because then you get more benefits from the, for example, ashwagandha, the Irish moss, or shout out to Cologne, brother. Our Cologne, not colon. Sorry, dude. Just so you know, Cologne, you commented that on the comments, not on the live chat. But I got an email that you commented, so that's why I saw that. But Cologne, if you're listening, comment on the live chat, then I can see your messages right here. Anyways, yes, shilajit is an amazing superfood for the pineal gland. And also, the third superfood in the male vitality stack is the certified wild crafted Tongkat Ali, which is from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforest. and is clinically studied to boost free testosterone 87% in 21 days and increase sperm count, sperm motility, muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. It is a literal superfood, dude. And that's the third one in the mail stack. There's a bunch of people on the site right now. There's 8 minutes left. Do not willy-nilly this deal. $220 worth of freebies to the next person who gets a male or female stack at chalk.com with the discount code 44life. Now, again, you're putting the subscription in your cart, not the one-time order. You can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. But keep in mind, the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. But with that being said, you are able to cancel or modify your subscription at any time. It's just you do really want to take like the 90-day chalk challenge to experience all of those impeccable benefits. Now, keep in mind too, the Shilajit, which is in the male and female vitality stack, contains C60 or carbon 60, which has anti-aging effects. Did you know that? Anti-aging effects in the Shilajit because of carbon 60, which is a fullerene molecule, which is like a free radical scavenger. It binds to all kinds of crazy stuff and excretes it out of the body. But the chocolate powder, because it boosts stem cell production, also has anti-aging effects. So you could be literally aging backwards if you're taking the male or female. If you order the male or female stack on the live with the code 44life because you're getting the free lit. Other people, after they get the free lit, end up subscribing to the lit because they want to get that heirloom cacao in them consistently, which, by the way, is extremely rare. Like, we may have had organic cacao before. Organic and heirloom is a freaking game changer. So 6 minutes and 18 seconds left. If you guys are on the site, literally get your order placed ASAP to unlock the full-blown freebie deal, and you will feel like $1 million. It'll be to you in 2 to 5 business days if you're in the U.S., couple more days if you're outside of the U.S. But really, what happens is once you start taking all these, if this is the first time you've ever done like a pineal gland or a heavy metal detox, you'll pretty much feel like you're coming out of a drug-induced state. Because when you're calcified, full of heavy metals and nanobots, you're operating at a bit of a micron of a lower level. And ask rules and tools about it. Of course, if you're eating GMOs, drinking fluoride, you're never detoxing, like, yeah, dude, they kind of do got you right where they want you. Shout out to Rules and Tools, man. He's about to start a YouTube channel. He said he's going to be vlogging all the time. Shout out to Rules and Tools, man. Okay, hold on a second. Boom, bang, bing. Boom, bang, bing. Yeah, me too, Cologne. Me too, Cologne. If I had seen the accent on top of the second O in your name, I would have pronounced it Cologne, by the way. Okay, hold on a second. There's a bunch of people on the site. There's 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. Remember, you're putting the male or female vitality stack subscription in your cart, applying the coupon code 44life, 44LIFE, and then you're getting $220 worth of freebies in addition to your 44% off lifetime discount. Cologne, just so you know, Shilajit and the chalk minerals are both anti-parasitic because they boost your gut microbiome, which makes parasites not want to live there. So, dude, you're already right where you're in your outcome right now. You're looking for a parasite detox. Boom, bang, bing, dude. The male vitality stack, 44% off for life on your subscription with that discount code I just put there. And then you're getting the free lit, the free minerals, and the free chalk 7 Wonders. And the 7 Wonders is the mushroom blend we can't even talk about on Instagram, but it has chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it. You're going to feel like $1 million, dude. Also, welcome to Rumble, bro. Cologne's first time on Rumble. Also, remember, the freebies are not going to show up at checkout. They're going to be placed into your package when they pack it up and ship it to your door. So you're not going to see the freebies until you open your package at home after it's being delivered. That's how this deal works. Like, it's not going to show up on your order form, but it gets placed into your box when they pack it up. So Hold on a second. There's a bunch of people on the site. There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Guys, if you're on the fence, I want to hold the slot for Cologne, though, because if he gets the male vitality stack, he's getting the Shilajit, he's getting the ashwagandha, and he's getting the Tongkat Ali. So his testosterone levels are going to be surging. He's going to be decalcifying his pineal gland. He's going to be detoxing heavy metals and getting rid of all the parasites. And he will also be getting the $100 bag of chocolate powder, the 7 Wonders, and the chalk minerals. Cologne, we had a girl on the live, if she's still on here, her name's Embry. She had a situation that I can't fully mention, but just listen to the between the lines thing here. In the chalk minerals and in the Shilajit is something called humic acid. This is for you, Cologne. Listen, dude. Humic acid possess, let's just say this, they are known to strengthen the gut lining massively and supporting a healthy inflammation response. They also detox chemicals and contaminants out of your digestive tract and rejuvenate your digestive tract's walls lining. Embry, tell him what you experienced, because look what he said. Rules and Tools says, yes, it makes the environment inhospitable for parasites. That's right, 100%. And Cologne, the website is choq.com or chalk.com. There's still a few minutes left on the deal, but you go to Chalk. I'll try to get Chalk to hold a slot for you too, so that you get bumped for that. You make sure you get the freebies. But it's choq.com. You're putting the male or female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart. You apply the coupon code 44life, which unlocks the 44% off lifetime discount. And then you get the $220 worth of freebies, all of which, by the way, like Rules and Tools, look what he said, right? Did you see what he said about what he's dealing with right now? Like chocolate powder for your gut microbiome, chalk minerals, chalk Shilajit, gut microbiome. My understanding, Cologne, is that you don't need to be sitting there with that, and you can rejuvenate and restore it. You know what I'm saying? So hold on a second. Let me double check here. Boom, bang, bing. Yo, I'm glad Cologne came to the live because, dude, I knew a guy who had a similar thing. It's not like some random thing that randomly you'll spawn in your system. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people are experiencing unfortunate things in their digestive tract, and it's because of the contaminants in the food, air, and water supply 100%. It's shocking, man. It's literally shocking. Shout out to Far North fan. Hold on a second. A bunch of people are still buzzing all over the site. Technically, we've reached the 10 minutes, but they said they're going to grandfather it in for the people who are on the website right now. So if you guys are on the site, so this is what you're doing. You're putting the male or female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart. You're applying the coupon code 44life. That's 44LIFE. You apply that coupon code on the male or female Vitality Stack. It drops the price 44% off for life, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And if you're one of the next few people to put a male or female stack in your cart and you apply that code and you place your order, you're getting $220 worth of freebies. Our cologne, Shilajit is in the male Vitality Stack. That is a great place to start. The only thing is, because they're doing this massive discount and because you get $220 worth of freebies if you get the stack, the best bang for your buck is getting a stack. And that way too, like, tiptoe into something or go full bore. I'm thinking if you get the male stack, you get the Shilajit, which has fulvic and humic acid in it, which massively boosts your gut microbiome. And then you'll be getting the free minerals and the free lit, which also massively benefits your gut microbiome. But then the other superfoods in there are going to increase your testosterone, your hormone function, your brain function, your memory. Like the Shilajit and the chalk minerals literally increase the production of new brain cells. So you're going to have sharper memory, cognition, focus, and more. So Shilajit is in the Chalk Daily, which is in the male Vitality Stack, with 4 other adaptogens that are specifically formulated for men. So if you're taking the Chalk Daily, you get the Shilajit, Then there's also Mucuna, Tribulus, Saf-Fed Muesli, and cacao extract in there, which is super gut beneficial and hormone beneficial as well. Embry said, go for the stack. Cologne altogether made such a difference for me. Shout out to Embry. Cologne, remember too, because I think you joined a bit late or divine timing, but Chalk ships out of Georgia. They're based in Texas. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So it is a fully legit, like I've been working with them since 2019, spreading the good word of superfoods throughout the entire internet, dude. And a lot of people, well, we have people who have children now who were previously not fertile because mom and dad started taking superfoods, like the shilajit, the ashwagandha, the Irish moss, and the tomcat, like all of these, dude. And then again, because you're getting the chalk minerals for free, the chalk 7 wonders for free, and the chalk lit for free, that's $220 worth of stuff, dude. I don't even know how they're doing that, really. I mean, ideally, like, for example, so like I said, you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time, but the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do, want to get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits, but you have full control over your subscription. It's just the main thing is that consistent use is where the clinical trials were based on. You know what I mean? But there's a bunch of people on the site right now. I am going to shut out the live on Instagram again here in a little bit, and we'll have a bunch more people on. So we will end up giving away the last of the freebies, but I do want to hold a slot for Cologne, man, because some of you guys, nothing's the matter with you except we're full of heavy metals, fluoride, chemicals, and all this stuff. Other people got situations going on where it's like they will really notice a huge difference right away taking these superfoods. But all of us, the main thing is that if you're getting them into you consistently, you are attaining the benefits. You know what I mean? That's right, Far North fan. I actually enjoyed the last fever I got because it was the first time I had a fever in, like, I swear, 10 years. And I'm like, knowing now what I know, that fevers are actually a positive reaction and great. I was like, it's so intelligent design of the body to increase the temperature, but make me feel cold so that I then go bundle up and help the temperature to be hot to take care of whatever the same damn's going on. Isn't that so cool? Like a fever, man. You get a fever. You're hot. You go lay down, but you feel cold. So you get bundled up and then you rejuvenate and restore from it. It's the coolest freaking thing, man. As opposed to like taking something that lowers your fever. Like your body creates a fever to fight off the thing. Then you take a thing that fights off the fever. It's the stupidest thing. Shout out to Cologne who says the stack it is. Dude, Cologne, I'm getting chalk. I'm telling them right now to hold a slot for Cologne. When Cologne orders, make sure he gets $220 worth of freebies. The lit, the 7 wonders, and the minerals. I want to, dude, Cologne, because you told me what you got going on, I want to hear from you in like a couple weeks when you've taken it for a couple weeks. A direct, like I want to hear from you, bro. Anyone who's ordered chalk on here, I want to hear from. Cologne too, I want to hear from because I have a feeling he's going to feel like $1 million pretty freaking soon, dude. Shilajit alone, but the fact that it's Shilajit, ashwagandha, Tongkat Ali, and then 7 wonders, minerals, and lit. Like, dude, that's a freaking combo pack, man. And also, is Cologne going from whatever, like, is he on a regular diet? I'm sure he's on a different kind of diet right now if he has an unfortunate gut thing going on. But it actually is fortunate because sometimes you got to get unwell to get well, right? So did he wake up today, choose to be like he was seeking, right? Seeking so he shall find. Like he's got a thing going on. He's looking for help. He joins a live. He thought it was just a conspiracy live. All of a sudden, boom, he goes and gets a ton of amazing superfoods that could change the entire trajectory of his freaking health and life. Like, that's pretty cool, no? Shout out to Satori. Satori, I actually thought you ordered chalk before. That's amazing that this is your first time. Shout out to Satori. Rules and Tools says that Shilajit, boom, bang, bing, hold on a second. Shout out to Rules and Tools, man, 100%. Also, Embry said, I used to be in pain from past C. diff damage daily and had been on the stack for about a month and had 3 weeks of no pain. Embry, that is a freaking game changer. Shout out to Embry. I love hearing every time you retell your story, Embry. I'm thrilled. Because, for one, yeah, I know there's a million clinical studies on paper, but to be hearing a real-time review from a real person on the live of the difference that it's making, and that's real, and that's not placebo. I mean, fuck, what's a placebo? A real placebo would be if she, like, was taking sugar pills who someone told her, like, heals her gut or something, and then it happened. But you're taking actual compounds, clinical studies, hormone optimize, the stuff that's actually scientifically validated, and then feeling the benefits. I mean, I have to say, that is shocking, man. Shout out to Swing, Timmy Swing. That's right. So Rules and Tools said something which I knew. That's why I said that Shilajit's anti-parasitic, but I say because it boosts the environment, which makes the parasites not want to live there. But Rules and Tools says Shilajit makes your body hostile to parasites, and it supports the immune system's ability to eliminate them. Well, that's freaking awesome. Tony Westbrook said, I've been taking chalk for over 4 years. I can say that chalk products are the best I've come across and have changed my health for the better in so many ways. Shout out to Tony Westbrook, man, who, by the way, guys, works at SpaceX, and he knows space is fake. So he's basically an insider. Tony Westbrook, hold on a second. Let me see here. Tony, what's your Instagram name again? Cologne, let me know ASAP once you place your order, because I'm telling Chalk to hold a slot for you. You just got to make sure you put the male, in your case, the male Vitality Stack in your cart. Apply the coupon code 44LIFE. That's 44LIFE. That unlocks the 44% off lifetime discount. And then you get the $220 worth of freebies. But literally, dude, I don't mean to hurry you, but literally hurry up because we're supposed to be closing down this deal. But I told Chalk to hold it. Embry said, it's literally a game changer. Chalk is a game changer. I have my entire garden in already, whereas before it would have taken me months to get all the work done. Shout out to Embry, freaking awesome. And then shout out to Satori, who's excited to start. Again, guys, I thought Satori was like a regular, actually, but that is not the case. She is new, maybe not to Rumble, though, but new to Chalk. So shout out to, okay, Westbrook.Tony. Thanks, Westbrook. Tony Westbrook. Let's go, man. There he is. Okay, I remember your profile picture, dude. Smoking a cigar. You look like a chef. Are you in a chef's outfit in that profile picture, man? Rules and Tools says fulvic acid has been fulvic acid is in the Shilajit. Has documented ability to assist in removing parasitic, fungal, and bacterial, let's call it, effects that may be, wow. Shut up, Rules and Tools. That's freaking awesome, dude. Satori said, I've been following you for months. Shout out to Satori. Satori, what's the deal with your username, by the way? Let me know. Tell me the story of your username. Shout out to Tony Westbrook. Let's see when we first discussed. Tony Westbrook first DM'd me March 4th, 2023. Then 2025, he got some Chad mode. Then January 28th, he said he used to work for Elon Musk. Yo, so when you get paid by Elon Musk, would it say like SpaceX payment or whatever in your bank? Okay, apparently nobody is at their cart right now. So what we're going to do is, Cologne, if you're getting your stack, get it ASAP, dude. I'm going to hook you up, but no one's on the site anymore, so I guess you changed your mind. That's okay. I got to make some posts right now real quick. Cologne, if you want to do that, let me know, dude, and we'll hook you up. Just DM me on Instagram. Boom, bang, bing. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Make sure your live notifications are on so you know when we're live next. Keep your head on a swivel. I love you all, and we'll see you on the next live in a little bit here, all right?